guys. Welcome to JAMS podcast by Green Indie, powered by 3-Piece Media. My name is Yusi Royal, and I'm excited to be back here again in the studio talking to you about up-and-coming artists in Nigeria, and especially right here in the city of ABJ. Now, Green Indie is Nigeria's #1 premier platform for up-and-coming artists. It's an app where you get to sign up as an artist, where you get to interact with your fans, grow your music, grow your fan base, and of course, enjoy the rise to stardom. And we're going to talk about that when we talk about rising stars on Green Indie. Now, we have right here in the studio a very superb artist. You know, I don't used to bring many hot people here, but sitting right next to me is Shizle. He's an independent Nigerian artist. He's a producer and songwriter from Nigeria, Kogi State, and he has roots in North Central Nigeria. Now, Shizle has recorded over 200 songs and continues to push creative boundaries through his music, and he's known for his versatility. I mean, somebody who is a writer, who's an artist, who's a producer. I'm super excited to learn about him, and good thing he is right here in the studio with me. It's so good to have you in the studio. How are you feeling today?
Feel great.
I know, and I love that for you. So let's get to meet Shizle. I don't know why Shizle Majizzle is entering. I think I remember having one cousin whose name was, what is it with artists with, you know, having this interesting names? Let me just use the word interesting names. How did you call your own name, Shizle?
Well, my name, I came up with the name because, you know, I've been in so much, you know, puddles, you know, so much troubled waters and all that. So, but then again, I always find myself coming out on top. So I'm like, there's nothing I can't actually put me in a rap. And I'm, you know,
you find your way out.
Shizing my way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the word to shizzle your way out.
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
What shizzle?
Yeah.
Escaping.
Yeah. You know, shizzle is like a tool. Yeah, like, yeah, it cuts, you know, rocks, iron, and, you know, you just shizzle things.
Oh, so just shizzle things, and that's how you.
So that's me, baby.
Okay, well, I don't know. I just feel tempted to say shizzle, my nizzle, my dizzle. I'm just kidding. So let's get to know you. I mean, you're an artist in Nigeria. You've recorded over 200 songs. That's really a huge catalog, right? So what keeps you inspired and, you know, the consistent creative music at this space?
I think I draw my inspirations from a bunch of, you know, things, mostly my life.
Right.
Yeah, things around me and, you know, the happenings. Yeah. Then, you know, others, like other people's success story, their struggle and all that, you know, really keeps me inspired. And, you know, I might be writing a song or recording a song and in the middle of that one, then I get, you know, an idea for another song. So I can't wait to get done with this one, and then I just move to the next one. Yeah, so that's how I just have, you know, plenty of songs.
So do you just write for yourself, or do you also write for other artists?
I write for other people.
Are there popular artists that we might know?
Oh, well, none of the popular ones are written for us, you know, actually, you know,
released
here.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me know.
Yeah, let's just get the cat at the fact.
Yeah.
So tell us about your journey to becoming an artist, a producer, a songwriter. When did you start? When did you discover this talent? A lot of people say, you know, maybe they gave birth to me. I started singing, I started writing songs, you know. So I want to hear your story of, you know.
Yeah, I can't actually tell you I started this time, that time, because music was always around me.
You said it. You said it was going to say it was about music.
Yeah, music was always around me. I remember growing up, my older cousin, Rock Boy, shout out to Rock Boy, like, always call me Tupac, and, you know, like that. But there was always music around. My dad was executive producing some local musicians back in the days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So I guess there was just no way out from it. I was just going to be in it.
So you drew inspiration. And so obviously when you went the path of music, he was very supportive. Fabian was very supportive and all.
Yeah, initially.
Oh, okay.
I wanted probably maybe an architect or a horror.
What did you want to be, an architect?
Yeah, you know, I didn't want you DJ. They're like, nah, that wasn't what they saw for me, but, you know, And, my granddad too was local musician too, quite famous and popular in our place too. So he was like, you executive produce, I musician myself. Like, you can't blame the kid. So so he backed off, and I was like, okay, you're pretty good at it, so just do it.
So it's kind of like a family thing. I mean, I think it's just very natural that, you do music, your grandfather did music, your dad did music.
Yeah.
And I'm sure hopefully your son would actually do music. I think it's the narrative has changed in the ancient time we're living in now. Music is so big in Nigeria. I mean, Afrobeat, it's taken us global. And so I think some parents are beginning to open up their hearts and their minds to the concept of their children becoming musicians and artists. Yeah. Okay, so you have multiple personalities, right? You're a Gorilla Beat, Rapster, Shizle, and of course, as a producer side of you, how do you basically balance this creative identities to be able to create the masterpieces that you do?
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes you have this idea, you have this vision that only you can, actually bring it to life. Yeah, like you have this producer work this song. You're like, it's almost there. Okay, do it like this, do it like that, do it like that. Well, you can't say, but I say they stress the guy too much.
So you can't take
so they won't give you one. Say, like, are you okay? Yeah, okay. But you take it home, you end up not releasing the song post. That's not what you wanted.
Right.
And then me being a producer as well came from, we didn't have much growing up. So, paying for producers was
so much. So you had to learn how to produce so you can get to paying.
Yeah. Plus, I always love to know, be the back end. I always want to, know how, stuff, so that I'm peculiar with sounds.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think it's interesting to find that you are able to create your entire masterpiece from raw material to full production. Like you had the idea, you go into the studio, you know what the sound should be like, and then you put it together, and then it comes out. And I'm sure you also use that in producing for other artists. You get to produce other artists, right?
Yeah, I produce for other artists. I produce from a bunch.
That makes sense. Okay, so tell us about, the influence you feel like the sound we have in the age of time that we're living in now has on the songs that up-and-coming artists in Nigeria are releasing. Do you feel like they're catching up with the trends? They're, following the sound of and basically creating something new entirely? And this is, from the aspect of a producer.
Yeah, okay. Now, if anybody, artist or producer sits on this day and tell you it's not influenced by what's going on, trending, it's a liar from the pit of hell. Yeah. But the thing is, right? Like myself, I'm not usually the move with the proud kind of person though. So, cause music to me mostly is how I'm feeling.
Right.
Yeah, it's how I'm feeling. I just end up in the studio, I feel down, and I'm like, okay, this is what I feel like talking about. I don't really feel like, okay, there's a written law about music. You must do this. I think it kills the excitement for me. So I think the excitement for me is like, making music in the weirdest form. Like, so everybody is inspired by, at least what was involved right now. Yeah, but we all just find a way to put our twists and put us into that
just
stuff.
Find your own originality. And that makes a lot of sense. Tell us about being an artist in Abuja. Now we know that Lagos is the hub of entertainment, but I really admire artists who are based in Abuja and still pushing their music career and all of that, regardless of the fact that it's not on the same level playing ground with those who are probably based in Lagos. How has that experience been like for you?
Yeah, it's exciting and not so exciting at the same time. Because myself, usually I try to balance being here and being in Lagos. I'm on and off. Yeah, so and I used to reside full time in Lagos. Yeah, so I know how we kick it back then, and on the scene in Abuja is a little bit quiet. Yeah, it's not as busy as like the Lagos scene, and the energy is just different. Yeah, but Abuja is
So at some point you didn't feel like, oh, I need to go back to Lagos. I'm going to push this music. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing now. You can actually push music from anywhere.
Can you say that again? Because I feel like a lot of people don't know that you can actually push your like
Yeah.
I don't know what drives everyone to and I feel like if we keep having our artists go all the way to Lagos, especially artists who are probably based in Abuja because you want to push your music career, what's going to happen here? I mean, what's the music scene in Abuja going to feel like?
Yeah, you can actually push your music from anywhere, but you would have to still touch everywhere, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I constantly have to go to Lagos, but not because I can't do some of those things here, but because I have, colleagues there, gigs there, and, different.
A lot more shows in Lagos than we have here in Abuja.
Yeah. So I'm constantly shuffling between Abuja and Lagos.
Right.
Yeah, but you can basically be in Asaba and push your stuff, be in Abuja and push your stuff.
Absolutely. Well, how would you describe your kind of music, your sound?
My sound, right? Like I say, is based on how I'm feeling. Yeah, I might take drill music and add some Afrobeat into it because that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I feel I don't have to do it like Dave does. I don't have to do it like Stormzy does. I don't have to do it like Odumodu does. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, I should just change my name to Odumodu and start, doing it. So I always don't want to get lost in whatever. I'm spitting my dialect. I'm putting my dialect in it. Yeah, I can be rapping on 2 lines. Next line, I'm doing okay.
Okay. I don't know why I'm saying this now, but I basically feel like it's supposed to be like, we're supposed to get that sound. So anyway, talking about sound, what are you working on right now? What's next on the table? Are you working on an EP? Have you just released a song? Tell us all about that.
Yeah, I just put out a new song titled Pum Pum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it titled Pum Pum?
Pum Pum.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put that out like 3 weeks, like a month ago. Yeah, that's like the first single from this EP I'm trying to put out. Yeah. So
what's the inspiration behind the song?
The Pum Pum is nothing.
Maybe you can also start by telling us what Pum Pum means.
Yeah, Pum Pum is a Jamaican, slang. Yeah, Pum Pum. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about boom bap. You know the vibes.
Because you were saying it, looking good. I know when I listen to the song, I'm like, okay, you're saying it with so much boldness, but then lower here in the studio, you same energy.
I'm trying to feel my best.
You're trying to think
what I'm saying?
Okay, so if you haven't heard the song Pum Pum, you're gonna hear it right about now. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Pum 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 go do bim bim bim, I sing bim bim. Pum 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 go do bim bim bim, I sing bim bim.
Hello guys, welcome back to JAMS by Green Indie. Of course, this is where we talk about the journey of an artist making sound. And if you have not signed up on Green Indie, you definitely should do that. Visit www.greenindie.com to sign up as an artist. And of course, you can send us a DM on Instagram at Green Indie Play if you want to be on the JAMS podcast. I have with me Shizles in the studio. How you feeling still?
Great.
It's a Pum Pum vibe. I hope you're enjoying the song, by the way. Anyway, guys, so we're going to play an interesting game. Are you ready? FG. All right. So you are going to name, and of course, there's a timer. So you're going to do it very quickly. You're going to name a Nigerian artist with the name that starts with the alphabet that I mentioned. Right? So for instance, if I say D, you can say Davido. But you have to be very quick. I'm going to be very quick. So I will give you very limited time to think about it. Are you ready?
All right, let's go.
Okay. A.
Ashaken.
J.
J Martins.
G.
Oh, man.
O.
Olamide.
L. I.
Man, what's going on, man?
M.
Oh, come on, man.
D.
Davido.
S.
Simi.
I thought you were going to say Shizzles, man. You just I thought you were going to say Shizzles.
How did that forget?
Why did you
myself?
forget your own name?
I'm serious with this music. Too.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're going to be wrapping it up here on JAMS Podcast. Make sure you join us next episode. My name is UC Royal. Shout out to 3 Piece Media for powering this podcast. And until next time, it's adios.